Well, as you can see, we have gotten rid of the vines on the green beans. These are our pole beans. And so what we do is we take the mature beans and we lay them out here, and then I will shell them. And we get little white beans out of them. And we'll be eating those someday with some ham. And it makes a really nice dinner. We do that every year. I know it's not a great savings because dried beans aren't that expensive, but we kind of like doing that. Well, earlier this week, we tore the pole beans apart and put them down on the ground, the vines down on the ground, so that Al could run over them with the mower, and that grinds them all up. And then, as you can see, he raked them, and we're putting that back into that raised bed to put the nutrients back into the bed. And and also it just kind of provides a little bit of cover, little mulch for that bed. So that's what we do with our beans. Let's take a walk over here. A couple things I want to show you in our sunroom. This is a plant that I showed you earlier several times ago that was living in the berry patch all summer. And it's actually a house plant, and it's very happy that it got to spend the summer outside. And then as we come over here, this is our hazelnut harvest so far. And then we still have a few more. We're still picking some up in the yard. This is our coleus that I trimmed off the coleus plant. If you take a look, we've got really good roots coming, and I'll take those out in the greenhouse in another day or two and plant them. And I'll have some plants to put out in the yard. They are an annual or a house plant. They won't survive outside in the winter. So I'll grow these in the greenhouse, then we'll put them in the flower beds in the summer. So coming over here, one little thing that I did is I saved our poinsettia this last year. And I've never had a lot of luck with poinsettias, but I repotted this one and it's doing really good. So if you take a close look here, it needs 8 hours of dark to get the red on it, and it's starting to get red. So I may actually have a poinsettia.
Does red at Christmas?
With red for Christmas, we'll see.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Now the other thing is we had these doors in the sunroom, and they're really like screen doors. They're not outdoor doors, and they let in a lot of cold. So what we've started doing is we put some foam in there, some insulation, and that was kind of ugly. So I made these, I embroidered all the pieces and then put it together and quilted it. And
it's a quilted wall door hanging.
It's a quilted wall door hanging, and we have 2 of them.
All right.
So let's go out to the greenhouse and see how the dahlias are doing. Well, as you can see, the yard looks a lot different. Most of the flowers are gone. There's a few things left.
You can actually see the fence.
You can actually see the fence. It looks a little bleak, but we've got all of that good material back into those beds. So let's take a look in the greenhouse here and see how the dahlias are doing. Well, let's take one of the smaller ones. This is my yellow dahlias here. And they've been in here so that the
Looks like you dried them out.
yeah, so they're all dried out.
What, are they being dried out for storage or something?
Yeah, and so then what I will do is take them over here, and as you can see, some of them, like this one, this bigger plant, has some dirt left on it. So I will take my grubber from the house that we used to use in the kitchen, but it got kind of old, so I brought it out here. So I just take it and scrub these. And then I sharpened all of these. They're really sharp now. cut off that. And now that one's just, well, no, let's get a little more of this dirt off. All of the leaf material that's left. And then I will put that in a paper bag and put it downstairs.
In other words, in a dark spot in the basement.
In a dark spot in the basement where it's a little cooler. And just will winter there. And then this spring, I'll bring them out and put them in a pot and get them started before I put them outside. In fact, this coming year, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to just grow them all summer in a large pot and just set them around so I don't have to dig them. It'll be a little easier. So that one's all ready. This is just dirt here. So we've got another one. Just clean them up. Whoops, I lost my... Get most of the dirt off of them. And those will be all ready to go.
Well, that's it for this episode of Gretchen's Garden and Greenhouse. As you can see, we're going from garden, more into the greenhouse, and into the wintertime projects. Bye now.
Bye.